Hey guys, this is Angels Gaming coming to you live on YouTube. Oh wait, I forgot to sign in my account. Uno momento, por favor. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I have 3 to 4 European accounts, so gets a little difficult tracking which one. Good lord. My voice sounds kind of a little hoarse today, but see here. No tier 1s. Nope. See here, shall we start off with this? My favorite tank, the T-82. Of course, you have to use premium shells just for the gun to be effective. Now you can already tell, Matilda will be because Matilda, even though it's a medium tank, it's a medium heavy. Trust me, I have battled against the Matilda, and them things are almost impossible to kill. Especially with some of these weapons. Heat, high explosive anti-tank, is the shells recommended to use. Although they cost you about a fortune. Go figure. Alright, she's gonna get spotted. Maybe not. But I could at least call out more than likely. Right, actually. Let's see, I ain't gonna risk that far. Calling a little bit of backup here, even though this is a quick tank. It's a very light tank. This tank would be classified as a special gun carriage. There's Matilda. Can't do much. This ain't gonna go too well. I'm practically dead. Just the TDs are left now. So I'm practically useless to this team now. A20's gonna take a crack at it. Okay, that sucks. But I lost coins though. At most, yeah, this tank is not really all that effective. Of course, this one I could actually jump to. Now I got the T40, Tier 4. Let's see what upgrades we can do to it. Okay, I want something that's shot effectiveness. So that would be my best bet right there. But right now, let's see. Provisions. Let's do standard fuel. Consumables. Guess that already. Need that and needs that. Let's go to T40. The American T40 destroyer. I know we have another tank destroyer. Oh, look at that little bitty thingy. Look at that little UE-57. It's a tiny, but it's a tiny tank, but it's adorable. Probably at 15 degrees of depression here. I tell you. Beep beep. You want to take a crack at him? Ooh, just come over that hill. That's what she said. Let's see, can I lob one down the lot? Nope. Not if I want to get spotted. You know that? I'm just gonna go for it. Of course, the PZSFL4C is a giant toaster. Oh, that was perfect hit. 200 damage. One shot. I don't even know why I just decided to leave the American tank destroyer route. Dead. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Wolf. Minimal chance of penetration on that one. Minimal. Let's see, can I use the hill to my advantage?
Our driver is dead. We can barely move.
Yep. And UE-57 blocks the shot. That's like the tank you could get up close and personal to the player with. Like as you saw when I took that shot on the Martyr 2, I reduced his health about 200 amount. I reduced his health 200 HP. Let's see here, the Martyr 2 actually. In battle, I clipped him kind of right up here by the mantle. That alone was enough to bring him down to 120 hit point HP left. Of course, I could upgrade. I could possibly do better. Get to that in a minute. Pardon me, I actually got a sore throat and all that, so. That's the T-40. Now, with the Martyr 2. After you get this tank upgraded and all whatnot, there's you just gotta upgrade the gun. Well, the next tank that comes after happens to be this bad boy right here. Now, the frontal armor makes it a little difficult to penetrate the front end of the tank. Usually I find when I'm faced up with this tank and I'm in a lower tier tank, my biggest challenge is getting around the tank, either to like the sides or the back, or just getting to him at such an angle in the front where I could actually put a shell straight through the front of the tank. Now you can penetrate this lower plate down here, which I don't really think you're gonna need much. Don't think you're gonna need a lot of armor down. I don't know. The style that I kind of play with this tank, or played when I first got this tank, was I would always sit back and I would always hang behind some like rocks or something, so it'd make it a little hard for them to shoot anything lower than my upper plate. So, but game ever since the updates and whatnot, I've been changing my play styles up here and there. So it's been about a year or so since I've actually used this tank. Oh, there's my head. Had to put my hat on. Now I am not too fond of this map. The big 3 right here. Oh wait, the big 4. 3 heavies, 1 tank destroyer, 2 and 3 lights. Meanwhile, I got 1 medium, 5 tank destroyers, and 1 light. And there's the heavy. There's the enemy tank destroyer. I'm sure we could probably more than likely take him on. Damn. I need a little bit of a boost here. Watch this. Only hit my track. I mean, you could bounce shells off this tank pretty easily. Yeah, you ain't getting that. PZ2G? Nope. I had my hopes there. Covenanter. British tank. And dead. Just gonna come around that corner. I'm gonna nail him. Nope. Didn't get him. Damn it. Yeah, I can come out of hiding now. Playstyles with these tanks are different. Now the next 2 tanks you could get after getting the Hetzer is either the Stug 3G, which man, it packs a hell of a punch. It's quicker than the Hetzer. Crap. But then another really good tank destroyer is the PZSFL-4C. What about this? It doesn't have much armor at all. I mean, this would be the tank that you don't expect that much armor with. Now this is a fairly quick tank destroyer. 60 kilometers an hour. It'll boogie. The gun, you could actually point it almost you could point it completely vertical, and you could actually cause damage to yourself with this tank. I wouldn't recommend doing it though. Now I've had some friends that actually, that whenever we'd platoon, we'd actually use these tanks from now and then, and these tanks are nicknamed, and we call them death toasters. Now this tank is what kind of gave us the name the Death Toaster Duo and stuff like that. I mean, it's definitely a fun tank. It's one of those tanks where you have to hang back a bit, because if you go up in that front line, you're just there's not gonna be not one bit of left of you after that. But me, I'm kind of that person that, depending on the battle and whatnot, I'll get ballsy enough just to run up there and go head to head, which doesn't end well, which really doesn't end the way you would like. As you could point it, that's all the way up. Well, not really, but this one I would feel would be like this tank, I believe, is a special gun carriage. Fairly quick tank. It's kind of like one of those. It's more something that you would. It doesn't have much gun depression at all. Oh, this ain't gonna end well, is it? No. I'm gonna actually turn around and get out of here if I can, without that big bad KB1 spotting me. Now this is a quick tank, like I said. If I'm correct, he's gonna come right out there. Back it up. Probably not gonna get a good review on here, but that don't matter. Right there. It's like, hey, someone run up there and spot him real quick. Looking for the ones up there. Bounced. Ooh. Got him. Let's see, I could probably, with the elevation that I have on this tank, I could probably use that rock. And gonna hug that rock a little bit. Now this one only has, now the AMX CLC BIS is a fast, light French, it's a tier 5 light tank. It's a French light tank, and the turret doesn't, I think, only moves 30. It's got 30 degrees of rotation in each direction, left and right. So you're not sorry. So you're not really looking. And if someone could get behind you with a turret, you're kind of screwed either way. Yeah, and a thing like this, don't ever cap the base, because that's just going to give away your position. That's kind of the one thing you wouldn't want to do. I mean, yeah, maybe if it was just you. You see? Okay, come on. See, he knows you spotted. I'm fixing to light him up again, too.
Wir haben sie nicht mal angekratzt.
I'm gonna pop in from this side real quick. Oh, he's AFK.
Volltreffer!
Oh, there's one more, and it's a light that said AMX. Yeah, he can run. But the one thing I don't have for this tank is the vertical stabilizer. Now the M3 Lee, on the other hand, I've used it. Now there's some features on it that I do kind of like, and other features that I'm just meh. Wait for it. Nope. See, that's the downside of the tank destroyer, is if someone gets in behind you, you're not going to be too lucky. AMX ELC BIS, on the other hand, though, light, fast, and really maneuverable.
Noch so einer und die sind fertig.
See if I can't cut them off. No, without this KV1 getting in the way. Very bad video settings. Whatever, I'm gonna go finish off this AMX. He knows I'm gunning for him. I know he's gonna come around here. And granted, if I have to, I'll just chase the tank down till the match ends. I honestly don't care too much. Yeah, but this, for it being a maneuverable tank, lacking armor, but it can go travel at speeds up to 60 kilometers an hour. I'd say it's got some pretty decent redemption on it. Now, the tank, because I've been grinding the Stug, I got the the Jag Panzer 4, JGPZ4. Now, what I like about this tank, granted, it's not really as fast as any of them. Probably about as fast as the Hetzer, maybe a little slower. It's got a little bit more armor on it, not as much as I mean, I'd say it's heavier. Yeah, it's heavier and a little bit more power. Let's see here. Explode women. I'm trying to find it here. Armor, millimeters. And it's got about the same amount as this tank right here has. That's about a decent amount of armor. Same frontal armor as this. I mean, I'm not really great at comparing stuff, but now the redemption that I like on this tank is the rate of fire. Reload is usually 4 seconds, which I think is actually a pretty good feature with this. Now I know I'm probably more than likely not going to survive this round because, well, tier 7s. I just hate the matchups on these battles from time to time. There's a battle where there were actually 3 different tiers playing in the same battle. I'd be in a tier 5, there'd be a couple tier 4s, 3 tier 5s, and the rest of them are 2 tier 4s, 3 tier 5s. No, I know my math is a little off, is a bit off, but there's 1 tier 4, 5 tier 5s, and 1 tier 6. That's like the most rememberable battle that I've had. Sadly, I was the tier 4 and I was the one that died first. Oh, hello. Screw that. Fuck you. And now I will go. Oh, there's the SU. Nope, little high. Ammo wrecked. There you go. That was actually the very first time I've ammo wrecked a tank in this, or a tank destroyer with this tank. But then again, there's a first for anything. Say, should we? Let's see here, because I don't have much gun depression on this. And let's see what trouble I can cook up with one of these. Oh, hey, look, we won. And I didn't take too much damage, did I? So, yes, decent amount of credits. I mean, I was able to bounce a shell And I took a little bit of damage on one. But I have a whole bunch of German tanks. Lights, mediums, heavies. The Dutch Bruchwagen 2, VK 30.01H, VK 36.01H. But if you're the type of person that doesn't really care about armor and would rather be just light, fast, whatnot, I would say I'd probably go for the Leo. This Leopard. I'd say that because, well, it's a light tank. It's fast. And I did have a Leopard on another account somewhere, but I think I've sold it. PZ4. And that's weird. Oh well. Sometimes tanks are a little bit better when grinding for. Right now I'm going for the J Panther. If I guess it would look like a truck in a way. One of those post-apocalyptic trucks. And so that was on this account. Let's go to the medium. I could probably grind on this for a little bit. Probably not getting far with it, but there's tier 5s. To be honest though, I don't think the Leopard might last that long. Now the American T1 Heavy though is a decent tank. Slow. It's only the first time with this map, to be honest. Technically second. First time was when I had the JGPZ4. Panzer 4. There's the KV-1S. Poor bastard missed. Dead. Deader than a doornail. KV-1S. A very scary tank that I would say. Here, go away. Now, a tank that I would be terrified of in the first place would definitely be KV-2. You could do a whole lot of damage with KV-2. Not in a good spot. Cromwell takes a double. I take a hit from T1. The mighty T1 heavy. Let's see. You got leopard sitting there. So I'm just gonna track him right. Nope. Gonna go back like this. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go assist this KB1S. As you know, Leo just ate shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna last too long. There's 3 of us, 3 of them. Of course, may not be for long. You got the meat. You got a heavy, a medium, and a light, and they got a heavy, medium, and a tank destroyer. I'm gonna try to see if I can't take out that TD. So now the heavy's gone. Watch that Nashorn. Yep, fuck me. Damn it. I couldn't turn. Just being provocative. I know, but for a battle like that didn't turn out like as well as I thought it would. I mean, it definitely could have been better. Right now, I'm looking for it 62,500. So I've definitely, because of the teams or what, the scenario, I would definitely be grinding on this for a while. And that's why. Like, this game really doesn't want you to have a decent win rate. JGPZ4. If I'm correct. Which I will be. 4 seconds reload. So he could more than likely get... So he could get 3 shots out during... Now, for every shot I could get out, he could probably get a shot and a half out. I mean... he could definitely get 2 shots out. Without a doubt. Wide miss. See? Now that's when I'm going to focus my... See how he's backing down?
Wir haben sie voll erwischt.
That's the one you'd want to watch out for. I ain't afraid of you. Now I'm just gonna run across here real quick. Now the Kuromori mine is a reskinned Tiger 2 tank.
Wir haben sie voll erwischt.
Bingo. Now we could take on this Tiger 1 without too much of an issue. Oh, fudge. Yep, thanks for that one. Now this is why I'm not too fond of these heavy battles. Okay, come on. This is why I would prefer to sit low. Yeah. I'm more worried about the tank back there. Fuck me. See?
Sie haben uns. Los.
Good. My sinuses are all jacked up, so. Don't ram. GG, comrades. Yo. I see an orange light. I'd say that was a little bit better of the two. Wait. Boosters. Improved fuel. Chocolate bar and nope. Gonna need that boost. Gotta have that boost. Is it this map again? Rubbish. Damn phone. No? Different map, but another one I don't have too much luck with. Luckily, the tier 7 on our team's a beast. Let's see if I can find you. Oh boy. That. Yeah, I'm turning around. I'm getting out of here. Fuck this. It's like, fuck this. I'm just gonna drive up this wall. Cause there's by far... Nope.
Sign on decent healthy.
Get me the hell out of here.
Sign on for the kid, Mr. Still.
Oh, nuts. Well, this battle definitely went downhill pretty fast. Now, let's see. Now, I'm going to actually gonna stop the stream here. I'm gonna take a little break and I'll more than likely start streaming in another hour or so. So, like always, stay possum, guys. Angel out.